In this video, I'm going to show you how to make Cousin Itt, one of my favourite characters from the Addams Family. Now I've taken the first piece of hula skirt and I've wrapped it securely around the frame, and I'm attaching one end of it with a safety pin to the centre part, and I'm going to do the same at the other end. I like to make sure that the fringe is touching the ground or that it's a little bit longer. That helps to make a nice base. You may have noticed the dramatic music that's been playing on and off throughout the video. That comes from Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor. It's one of the spookiest pieces of classical music around. And now I've taken the second hula skirt. I'm treating it exactly the same, and I'm placing it above the circular part of the frame to keep it a little bit more secure, and I'm attaching both ends of it with a safety pin. You may have noticed the metal wire that's bent over at the top. Tomato cages usually come with 3 or 4 prongs. I've just bent these over prior to the video to save some viewing time. So taking the last hula skirt, I hold it securely and roll it along the seam. Now I hold it secure to make sure it doesn't fall through from the centre, and then I'll secure it at one end with a safety pin. Then I part the fringe directly beneath the roll at the centre, and then I thread a piece of string right through to the other side and tie a knot over the top. Then I take the pliers and using the flat part of the tool, I bend over the wire at the top. Then I flip the hula skirt over, find the centre part and make sure that the fringe is evenly distributed around the centre and flip it over the top. Now it's time to look at where the sunglasses should sit, and it's best to do that looking at it with the hat on. Then I memorise where the arm was touching the vertical part of the frame, and I use a piece of packing tape to secure the arm back into the same spot. So I attach it in a diagonal fashion, making sure that it wraps around both the arm of the sunglasses and the metal wire. And I do the same on the other side. Now this is a time to make lots of little adjustments to make sure you get it exactly the way you want it. And if you want to make it a little bit more secure, you might use some extra tape so that it actually ends up making like a crossover fashion. So what I mean is it comes from both different diagonal directions. And I like to play with the fringe around the glasses to make sure it frames the glasses nicely. Now you can use any sort of hat you like. Just make sure that it's the right size to fit Cousin Itt, and you can use any sort of glasses you like. If you watch the show, you'll notice that Cousin Itt often changes his fashion. So there you go, there's Cousin Itt. Thanks for visiting and have a happy Halloween.